Hi, and welcome back to Pretty Creative Stuff. Today I'm going to show you how to use my Pampered Chef whipped cream maker to make homemade whipped cream. I am not a Pampered Chef consultant. I just bought this at a party once and I really love it. I used to buy Cool Whip all the time or the generic store-bought version, but now I can make my own whipped cream with just 3 ingredients. Alright, so here's what we do. We just put this on, well, you could use a measuring cup to measure out the whipped cream. I'm going to put it on my food scale because that saves me having to wash a measuring cup later. And you need whipped cream, heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. I modified this recipe slightly from what Pampered Chef tells you to do because honestly I don't think their recipe is sweet enough. So I'm just going to shake the milk a little. Don't know if it really matters, but this is heavy whipping cream. It has never been opened, so I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to put a cup of whipping cream in here, which is 8 ounces. If you're using a food scale, you can just measure out 8 ounces. Okay. Now, if you can see, there's a line on this plastic container, and that is the fill line. So once you have your ingredients in there, it shouldn't be above this line. All right, so for vanilla flavored whipped cream, which is what I'm going to make today, we just need the heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I need to get another vanilla extract. So this is a brand new bottle of vanilla extract. It is a Gigundo size from Costco, and I am just opening that now. Add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That will give it a delicious flavor. And then we need to make it sweet. So if you look up the Pampered Chef recipe, it will tell you to add 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. We're going to add 2 tablespoons because I think that is better. And maybe 2 generous tablespoons. There's 1. I like things sweet. And there's 2. And that's it. That's all that goes in there. Just those 3 ingredients. Then we're going to move the food scale out of the way because we don't need that. Move this back over here. And one thing that's really nice is this silicone base on here. I'll show you real quick. This just comes off, but you want to have it on here when you're making the whipped cream because it keeps it from sliding around on the counter. Then we'll just screw the lid on, and you simply push up and down with the lever, crank, whatever you want to call it, on the top of this until it is a nice whipped consistency. One thing I found is that you don't want to overfill it. Sometimes I'll do a half batch instead of a full batch because the less you have in here, the easier it is to get it whipped up quickly. And then it'll stay a nice whipped consistency for about a couple days. If you leave it in the refrigerator for more than that, it's probably going to start getting a little bit liquidy again. But all you need to do is whip it up again to get it that nice whipped consistency. All right. So this isn't quite done yet, but you can see it's already getting pretty thick. We're going to whip it up a little bit more and then it should be done. I love putting this whipped cream on top of pumpkin pie, ice cream sundaes, just eat it. It's also really good with my 2-ingredient pineapple cake, which you'll need to look for that recipe. I will link it right up here. All right. This feels like there's some resistance. It looks like it's pretty thick, the little bit that's coming out on the top. Look at that. So I'm going to get out a spatula. You can see it is nice and thick. It's whipped all the way to the top, but you can see how nice and thick that is. That's the consistency you're looking for. Really, really nice and thick. Not liquidy like the cream that we put in here. And that's it. You can see how quick and easy it is to make your own homemade whipped cream. I'm going to give it a taste. That is delicious. Way better than Cool Whip or anything like that you can buy from a store. Remember this nice silicone base? It has two purposes. One is to keep it from sliding around on the counter, and the other is a lid. So you can just put that in the refrigerator and you are ready with fresh homemade whipped cream for whatever you want to add it to. Be sure to look for my pineapple cake recipe that includes just 2 ingredients, and you'll want this whipped cream to go on top. Thank you for watching Pretty Creative Stuff. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified about all upcoming videos. Bye!